Welcome back to Let's Play D2. We've had... well, we're in a building. I think that's different from the last video. Yeah, we were under the underpass in the last video. Had a bit of a crash. Nothing major. Just lost some talking scenes. I assume it's something to do with having my capture program too high on thread priority. But yeah, now you get to watch it all. Or I guess I can skip stuff now. Which is good, because... uh-oh. I can select the button thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, it was a couple of days ago that the... well, maybe yesterday. I forget. That the video crashed, but this is where we enter that code we were supposed to have memorized. I think that's wrong. I don't remember. 1 second. Okay. Kind of wrong. Come on, go faster. My memory is fading. Even though I just looked at it on a different screen. I think that was it. So yeah, this is where that number goes. And we got it right. Which... I shouldn't brag about that because I just did it. And it's not letting us skip the scenes for some reason. Which makes me feel sad, because I have to watch this escalator scene again. And nothing happens in it. We just go up the escalator. That's all it is. We have to wait for her to go to the top. Or maybe because I finally switched my buttons back to the right configuration. Yeah, we can skip it. You didn't miss anything, trust me. And yeah, there's a phone over there. We can't look at it. I guess it's not important. Welcome to the observatory. We get to observe some things here. Yeah.
Ah, Linda. Listen. Do you hear that?
Yes, dear.
So, this is the sound of death. Oh, what I hear now is that faint whisper, the sound of all life coming to an end. Earth is dying. The sound is so bittersweet.
It could just be gas.
I'm sorry. I don't think I really understand.
No, dearest. You understand much more than I do about everything.
If you say so.
Linda, I'm so happy that the two of us can be together at this moment. Who's there? Is someone there? Is that you, David? No, couldn't be. So we have a visitor on our last night. I don't know what you want, but don't come any closer. Please. I don't want anyone to see me in this debilitating condition. You know what I mean, don't you? A monster has gotten me. Oh, I'm still alive, but I'm beginning to change. I'm transforming into a monster myself. Linda, this may be a suitable end for someone like myself.
No matter what happens, you are still you.
Linda, I remember everything so clearly about the night we first met.
So do I, dear.
The stars were so beautiful.
As they are tonight.
So it's like in the observatory.
If I close my eyes, I can see the stars the way they were that night. How did I stray so far from that to become the madman that I am?
You are no such thing, my dear.
Yes, I was mad to have turned you into this.
No.
I'm very sorry, but please, keep your distance. This is how I want to meet my fate with my beloved wife under the stars.
Alright. We can't do anything until we finish talking to him. Which is at least one more segment. So, well, seeing how I crashed after that segment, let's save the video right here. 1 second. Alright, let's finish this up.
You probably heard, but many people in the outside world call me a mad scientist. It's true, but only insofar as this planet itself is mad. I was consumed, obsessed with a desire to see the moment of death for this cruel, savage world. I was nothing more than another doomsday monger, and didn't even know it. In the 10 years since both our sons grew up and left home, I've known nothing else. My obsession cost me every cent of the profits earned from refining an indigenous lichen. Then, finally, my hard work and devotion produced tangible results. It was 2 years ago, while studying eclipses and old sundials, that I realized the truth about Stonehenge. By mapping the light and shadow patterns of Stonehenge, then computing them against the position of the stars, I came to the conclusion that Stonehenge had been used to predict solar eclipses. And as I made further progress, I finally discovered that Stonehenge was actually created to predict a specific day, the final day of all days. The end of everything. This discovery shook me to the very core. For 30 years, I had waited for the apocalypse, and with that knowledge within my grasp, my mind recoiled in horror. Earth was about to die, along with everything in it. Was this what my heart truly desired? I christened the day the Great Eclipse, and tried to pinpoint the exact time of its occurrence. By then, I had changed my mind. I wanted to save this world, and needed to know when the end would come and how it would occur. Unfortunately, it took more than 1.5 years for the computer to calculate the answer. It was only 3 days ago that I learned that the Great Eclipse would fall on December 25th in the year 2000. On Christmas Day. But who would listen to the ravings of a madman? I sent for my older son, a special agent with the FBI, but apparently he could not make it in time. Who would have guessed such a thing? A shower of meteorites touching off a pandemic of mutations. People turning into plant-like monstrosities. We are being consumed. The entire planet is being cannibalized. The great unknown has always been with us throughout our time on this planet, let alone in the far reaches of space. This day was deduced and recorded in stone around the dawn of history. But we of the modern age choose to remain ignorant. For all our great learning, all we can hope to understand is how much we do not know. By limiting our concerns to those of humanity alone, we have lost sight of the stars. We have no memory of our beginnings and will perish unaware in the end. All we could do was briefly glimpse into the chasm of time. I have a favor to ask of you, stranger. Would you please commit us and everything here to flames and ashes?
With
Destroy
pleasure.
all traces of my work. There is nothing more I can do, absolutely nothing. What good will a warning be to a new civilization that is sure to evolve in tens of millions of years? What little humanity I had left was taken by those creatures. At least allow me the dignity to choose my own end. Please, break the glass by your side and get the flamethrower. You must put an end to all you see here.
Now let's see if we can accomplish this time. It looks like a lot of fun. No other options? The way this scene is panning out, I keep thinking there's going to be like a secret weapon or something. Then again, if they let us keep the flamethrower, that's good enough. I don't know why she couldn't use her own gun for that.
I'm ready. Thank you. It was my mother who gave me life, and it is you who gives me the fate that I must face. Thank you, stranger. If
I don't know
ever
what's going on with the audio.
you come across either of our boys, David or John, please tell them for me that we died in peace with ourselves. John works at a nearby pharmaceutical storage facility. He may be able to help. And David should be on his way here as well. Ah, Linda, I can hear the end coming. Can you hear it?
Can you feel
I'm
it?
so very sorry for everything I put you through, my darling. Linda, you stayed with this foolish man till the very end. And all I can do is say, I'm sorry.
It's all right, dear. I was always happy being by your side. We met at night when the stars were most beautiful. And since that time, we shared the same starry skies.
Laura, I'm all right. I'm not sleeping. I was just thinking about my father. He works in an observatory near here. I was going to see him. He wrote me a letter out of the blue last week. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out why. But I thought, this time, This time I can finally do something for my family, you know? My father and I didn't get along. I've only seen him a few times since I left home. And I couldn't protect my mother. Maybe this is justice for being so damned selfish and leaving my kid brother to face it all alone. Why am I don't know why I thought of him at a time like this.
He wrote you a letter. That's why.
But I guess I may never see them again. Not like this. Not in the condition I'm in.
So, watching the family die one by one, are we? Well, 2 in the last one. That's efficiency. But, we'll continue on next video. See you there.